And did I mention? Promise to pay back Jimmy Henchman in due time. I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine. Set me up, wet me up, niggas stuck me up. Heard the guns bust, but you tricks never shut me up. Touch one of mine on everything I own. I will destroy everything you touch. Play the game, nigga.
Yourselves one time.
Hey,
how you doing? It's Ray Hill, Midwest director of Diva Magazine.
How y'all doing? It's Erica. I'm the assistant Midwest business director of Diva Magazine.
Diva Magazine, y'all got, this is probably like the street Bible to me. I've been on Diva Magazine for a very long time, and you know, tell us about it, Ray. Come on, tell us about it.
You know, Diva Magazine is the original street Bible. You know, we've been around like 17 years. We started this magazine while in federal prison for shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? But it turned out to be something positive, you know? This magazine, a young person can take this magazine and actually save their lives, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it won't, you know, if you're reading these articles, right, you wouldn't put yourself in these predicaments to get all this time.
Right. This is true. This is true. Now, the latest article, one of the best issues I've seen is one with Jimmy Henchman. Mm-hmm. Now, who is Jimmy Henchman?
He was behind Wycliffe. He was behind Rick Ross, Sean Kingston, Brandy, Pleasure P, and a number of artists, you know what I'm saying? And a number of companies,
This is true.
The Jimmy Henchman was a guy that came from the inner city of New York City, and he took what he was doing from the street level and turned it into something positive in the industry.
Right. Now, I also know that he was on the run for a while, too, though, right?
Yes, he was on a run for a while, you know what I'm saying? He was on a run twice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you like to break that down one time?
He was on a run from the federal government from a case that he caught up in North Carolina, but then he had bonded out, and the government didn't know how he bonded out, so they used that as he escaped from prison,
Right.
from lawful imprisonment.
You know what's crazy about the Jimmy Henchman story is Tupac talked a lot about Jimmy Henchman back in the day, which, you know, that's how I really found out about Jimmy Henchman, by the disrespect level of it, the beef. It's like once you saw his name threw in that mixture of different things, it lets you know how gangster it was about to get. Because,
Right.
you know, the way Tupac talked about him, it definitely was in some gangster type of situation.
Right.
So the business of Jimmy Henchman with hip-hop really was at a high standing point. Like, he wasn't messing with no bums.
Right.
So that story never really was told on Jimmy Henchman. So y'all got it right here in Diva Magazine.
Hey, that gave E-Dub his opportunity.
E-Dub. Shout out to E-Dub.
Shout out to E-Dub, you know.
I thought you was going to say something else. Like, yeah, he was the first one to bring that kush over. I was like, I've been so happy. I've been like, yo, I'm so happy for him. But now it's like E-Dub. And, you know, E-Dub won a lot of rap battles back in the day. I actually started comedy out with E-Dub, and I didn't know if I was going to be a rapper or I was going to be a comedian.
Right.
So me and E-Dub would actually battle on Wednesday nights. Amateur nights.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it was crazy. When E-Dub got on, like E-Dub got on. Like
Right.
he was really way out there. He was out in the New York industries, and a lot of people from Detroit wasn't getting that deal other than Eminem.
Right. Now I know in this article, man, this whole article hit CNN, it hit major news outlets,
Exactly.
and you know, I hate to use the word on the radio, but there was the word snitch was brought up at some particular point in time, revolving around this article.
Well, it was revolving around a dude by the name of Chuck Phillips.
Right.
He at the time, Chuck Phillips was a beat writer for the LA Times, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Chuck, he had like maybe a hard-on for Jimmy, and he put a lot of bold allegations out about Jimmy.
Right.
Jimmy ended up suing the LA Times and getting $250,000.
I take that.
And this guy ended up losing his job, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's allegations that he had Tupac shot up, you know what I'm saying? But with that, Tupac was screaming Jimi Hendrix, Puff Daddy,
Right.
Biggie, allure names, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Against all odds, hoping my thug motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote. Nigga, against all odds.
Now, Ray, where can they pick up this latest article, Don Diva?
You can pick this article up in all 7-Elevens, Barnes & Noble, Borders, CVS, mom and pop stores across the nation. We're in every city in the United States. We're in Europe, we're in the United Kingdom, and we're in Canada.
My man that had the Rastafarian braids, he brought me the first magazine. We interviewed him. I forgot his name, man, from New York. And, you know, it's just, they've become really the platform of what a magazine is really all about when you're talking about, you know, mess with them gangsters.
Yep.
You get all the info you need, and it's a lot of new rappers that's coming out that they put on a good platform. And the models, again, I say the models, definitely look like they'll ride with you.
You got excited.
I tell you what, we went over a million copies with the Big Meech issue and the Kwame Kilpatrick issue.
That's what I was about to talk about. Like, you
It
had
was
some,
like two of our biggest issues of all times, you know?
the Big Meech issue and the Kwame issue right there. Hey, I have those issues.
Yeah, I have both of those issues. What's crazy about the Big Meech issue is a lot of people didn't know a lot of things about him until Don Diva put the real out about Big Meech. So when you got quality information in one magazine, that lets you know that they got a good spirit with everything that they write. They're not trying to just trash a lot of people and put out some type of image that people can't respect. Like, you respect this magazine because of the things that it got in it.
Yeah, it's not just a buzz story.
There you go.
Yeah, that's real.
There you go.
That's real. Any last words that anything I want to say?
I just want to say Don Diva Magazine is about empowering and educating our readers.
Okay.
So that's what the magazine is really about.
Okay.
So
Well, we definitely appreciate it. What's your personal Instagrams and whatnot?
I'm Erica Britt. That's EricABrit on Instagram. Facebook is Erica Don Diva Mag, and on Twitter it's Don Diva Mag.
Right.
My Instagram is Ray Don Diva. On Twitter is Ray Don Diva Mag. And on Instagram is Ray Don Diva.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming through today. Tiffany, I appreciate you letting us wake you up this morning and give you a call this morning. Make sure y'all pick up the latest issue of Don Diva Magazine. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here, Ray?
Hey, Don Diva Magazine, we appreciate all the supporters in the city of Detroit that's been behind us for years, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep reporting on the real, you know? And one thing we ain't going to do, we ain't going to let...
There you go.
There it is.
Free Big Meech, free Southwest Tea, free wine, free Kwame.
And stand up for Ferguson. Stony Station doing it like that. Top 107.5. Tiffany, thank you.
We was
very
getting
much.
money.
Come on, G. Come on, G. Bro. Let's get into it. Black Friday mix. Don Diva Magazine in the building. Why don't y'all hang out for a minute? Let's chill for a minute.
While I take you back and lace this rap, a real live tale about a snitch named Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the Fed, same crime, different trials, nigga, picture what he said. And did I mention, promise to pay back Jimmy Henchman in due time. I know you bitch niggas is listening, the world is mine. Set me up, wet me up, niggas stuck me up, heard the guns bust, but you tricks never shut me up.